What's up, guys, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we are hopping into the third episode of the third season of Smallville, Extinction. Last time we had a great two-part season premiere. It was really good. We had Clark, in Metropolis. He was been on red kryptonite for 3 months. The kids are losing the farm, and Jonathan ends up going to Jor-El to beg him to help him get his son back. So Jor-El actually ends up giving him powers, and he goes to Metropolis to fight Clark basically and get him back. And then he does come back, and basically he has to get his life back together because he destroyed everything when he was in Metropolis. And then you had Morgan Edge, who had him steal from Lionel, and it turned out to be Clark's blood. And Clark ends up basically getting kidnapped by Edge so that Edge could give him to Lionel as payment for basically trying to steal from him. And of course Clark figures it out, and he saves himself and the secret safe. And then you also have Lex, who was got into a plane crash set by Helen, and basically Helen tried to kill him, and he ended up on a deserted island, but he did manage to come back. And Helen is MIA, and so I don't know if we'll ever see her again, but we'll see. It's so weird to me because that seems like a complete 180 from what her character was before. And of course we also have an ending Clana scene where once again Clark and Lana have that conversation of, we want to be together, but we can't be together, and I have secrets, and no. And I was like, okay. They're just infuriating because they get them together finally after 2 seasons and then break them up instantly, which is really annoying. But we are going to see what shall happen next. If you want to see my full reaction, you can head on over to my Patreon page. The link is in the description below. Or you can hang out right here. And the videos will go up on YouTube about a week and a half to 2 weeks before or after they're up on Patreon. So I'm excited to get into this now that we've gotten past the premiere and just trying to see what season 3 has in store for us. So without further ado, here we go. This is the third episode of the third season of Smallville, Extinction. Let's go. Hey, wait! That's John Tucker. Ha! Everybody is in this show. Damn.
Very original.
Right?
Guys telling her she's qualified for Secret Service protection.
Actually, that's true. She's got a lot of people who love her and just end up wanting to destroy her for whatever reason. Alright then. Why is she by herself in a swimming pool? Yo! It's like swim fan or something. Kick him, something. There you go. Why is everyone just obsessed with Lana and then wants to kill her? This is ridiculous. What? What is Creep? Who the hell is that?
Still can't believe Jake turned swim fan on Lana.
Hey, swim fan! Haha!
Rifle-wielding commando shows up right when Lana's getting attacked?
Yeah, that is strange. So did Jake die?
Assuming I actually had a job here.
Oh yeah, they were fighting last time.
Clear about whose choice it was for you to quit.
Welcome back to LuthorCorp, son.
Feels like I never left.
Father, son, team, back at it again.
Corporate life insurance? Is $50 million standard?
Don't underestimate your own value, my son.
50 million?
Well, you told the police you had a friend with him when you approached you, and I was wondering if you could point him out.
John Tucker?
That's him.
Van McNulty, thanks.
Glad I could be of help.
Yeah, I was like, alright. Ugh, don't do this, Clark.
They're gills.
Gills?
Disgusting. Personally, I find the gaping bullet wound more disturbing.
Okay, if that shooter hadn't shown up when he did, I'd be dead.
Jake was exposed to the media rocks. He didn't ask for them.
When they got their powers, they went psycho and tried to kill me.
Yeah, that's true.
They even came back for seconds. What makes you so different from the shooter?
I was protecting you.
Spoken like a true vigilante. I'm turning in my resignation today.
I can't say it's unexpected, but it will be disappointing.
Yeah, you think it's gonna be this easy?
You misunderstand me, Miss Sullivan.
Yeah, it's not gonna be that easy, girl. You made a deal with the devil.
Well, it must be his way of celebrating his new promotion. When I rewarded him for his hard work and his dedication. Oh,
devastated if he suddenly found himself unemployed.
Lionel, you glorious bastard, you.
We are going to enjoy a long and fruitful partnership, Miss Sullivan.
Yeah, it wasn't gonna be that easy, girl. Way to be obvious, John.
Never seen so many medals before. Is that your dad? Must be a real hero. He was.
Oh,
He
damn.
was a great father. Solana's mystery hero isn't out to save anyone. He's hunting them.
But why?
Interesting twist. I like that it's not just like another freak that suddenly turns murderous and wants to kill Lana because they're obsessed with her. I like this twist.
Van McNulty's father was killed by Tina Greer.
This
Oh,
decides to go Terminator on the rest.
that's a deep continuity. Shit. Yo! Oh, that's clutch. Oh, I know it's your secret now, buddy. No. Oh.
Does that make you sick or something?
Something like that.
He's convinced that the meteorites in Smallville altered certain people.
Oh, he knows.
What do you mean by altered?
He knows.
He thinks they've developed different abilities than the rest of us, and he's hunting them.
But the only abilities I have are playing the market and falling for the wrong women.
That's true.
Think about it, Clark. Lex survived the meteor shower, a near fatal car accident, and a plane crash. Check
He survived a lot.
Lex's medical records show that he has a white blood cell count that is off the charts.
Chloe, didn't you learn your lesson about keeping your secret files? Ben had a printout of the same file on his bulletin board.
Way to go, Chloe. Way to go.
I just loaded the gun and pointed it in the right direction.
Yeah, you didn't mean for that to happen, though.
Don't you find it a little strange that I've never been sick a day in my life since? It's about Lex,
It's the Luthor blood.
I obviously inherited strong genes.
So I guess they're saying he is kind of a meteor freak, and the fact that I guess he can't get sick is a high white blood cell count, so he can't get sick. He's a super survivor.
Clark, I really thought I was going to die. When Van showed up, I guess I was just relieved that there were others like you out there.
He's not like me. He's a killer. Lana, it's okay to be mad at people who tried to hurt you, but it's not fair to take it on everyone who's been affected by the meteors. Not their fault. No one asked to be different.
They keep attacking her.
It'd just be so much better for everybody if the meteor shower never happened.
That's rough. Okay, Tucker, let's go. That's a Rambo action up in here. They made a bullet? That's a kryptonite bullet, isn't it?
Like Van disappeared. Oh, Clark,
No, he's up in the mountains being Rambo. Oh! Right through his hand! Tucker, now you gotta die. Oh my god, look at his veins! Oh my god. Oh, I guess that's what happens. It gets into your system. Shit. Oh god. Oh god. God. Yeah, throw it away. Throw it away. You know he's gonna be okay, obviously, but like, that was intense. They definitely played that really well.
Clark Kent is one of them.
Oh, damn. Oh no, oh no.
I know
This is not as she finds out, right? I mean, this...
He's a freak just like the rest of them.
What do you mean, was?
Let's just say Clark Kent
Oh
won't
my
be able to hurt
god.
anyone now. That freak got exactly what he deserved.
This isn't how she finds out.
Than you will ever be.
Oh! Get you some!
Quick, it's been murdered.
Chance, I know what I'm up against now. Clark!
Take the shirt up with you, dude. You have the bloody shirt right there. What are you doing?
Greatly exaggerated, Mr. Kent.
You should have brought that upstairs. What the hell are you doing, man?
You sure everything's alright? What's your son?
They just don't answer her?
Van, I know you're
Alright.
listening. You didn't get me. Do you want to finish it?
Oh, he's smart because he knows he has the walkie. You think freaks are crazy or the media freaks are crazy? You're just as crazy, man.
Let her go! Not to shoot one for all their lover boys freak show.
Oh! Ow! Oh shit! Wait, what?
Told you he was a freak.
Get him, girl, get him! Shit.
Clark, how did you?
Yeah.
It's all about dressing for vacation.
Oh, lead. Okay, so she's not gonna find out. I was gonna say, like, how are you gonna explain this one?
How many times have I come face to face with death and walked away without a scratch?
It's a few times.
Weirder things have happened.
He just shrugs it all under the rug, doesn't he?
But maybe the truth lies inside my own physiology. Maybe I am a freak.
Must be pretty sore.
I think it's alright.
Still stings a little.
I believed him for a minute when he told me you were bulletproof. Suddenly everything made sense.
Yep.
Tornado,
Everything, yep.
the times that you've been there.
Yeah, it all makes sense if you just tell her.
I wasn't infected by the meteor rocks.
He's not lying.
If you were, it would be okay. Clark, if you don't open up to the people that love you, you'll always be alone. I can't believe you want to spend your life like that.
I may not have a choice.
No, you do, Clark.
You always have a choice.
I don't understand why he just doesn't tell her, because she's basically telling him that it's fine. Of course it's Lionel.
And then send your experts in to set them up.
Amazing how that works.
I hate to see you about
Chloe, what did you do? This is what happens when you make a deal with the devil.
But I will not allow information that concerns my son to be made available to anyone who can hack their way into your personal lives.
Oh.
If I ever catch you investigating a member of my family again, a computer glitch will be the least of your problems.
Oh God, he's very scary. I didn't even think about that with Lionel, with all of Lex's files out there. All right, well, that was Extinction. Let's go ahead and we'll talk about this episode. Well, that was the third episode of the third season of Smallville, Extinction. I thoroughly enjoyed that episode. I thought it was really good. It was a strong episode coming off of a very, very strong premiere episode. So I like the fact that, sure, it started off as like a Media Freak of the Week where, you know, you kind of roll your eyes like, oh my God, there's another person with powers who somehow, for some reason, becomes murderous all of a sudden and is obsessed with Lana, and Lana has to get rescued. But that wasn't the main villain. The main villain was John Tucker, who was actually didn't have powers, but his father was killed by Tina Greer, a Meteor Freak, so you got to see why he has an agenda against the Meteor Freak. So I thought that was cool that that was the main guy, the main bad guy, and not just another Freak of the Week. I thought it was a good episode in terms of, you know, making you think, like, okay, yes, Lana and Chloe have been attacked by these people at a fairly regular basis by now. So yeah, they would have a lot of strong opinions about the Meteor Freaks, and are like, they don't tolerate them, which of course, you know, Clark isn't a big fan of, because guess what? He is the king of Meteor Freaks. He's the one that brought the meteors down anyway. So, like, he was preaching tolerance and things like that, and he does bring up a good point. He's like, do I not tolerate, you know, people like I am preaching for them to? And, you know, what about me, and what about my friends? Are like the, sorry, I'm trying to get my train of thought right now. Oh, like he's talking about, like, we don't end up being friends. Like, they all end up dead or in like a psychiatric hospital or something. Like, they're not friends. Like, do I not tolerate them? And I thought that was cool. I really liked the kryptonite bullets. I thought that was a cool thing that he did, even though it did hurt Clark. But you knew he was going to be all right. I mean, come on. He's the main character, and we all know he ends up being Superman, so he was fine. But I will say, like, when they're trying to get that, like, out of his shoulder, that was an intense scene. And Jonathan and Annette O'Toole, they play that to perfection. Like, you can see, well, even Tom did really well. He has gotten really, really good at acting hurt. And he's in a lot of pain. Like, you saw that, and when that bullet was in, you saw him, like, writhing in pain, and you completely believed it. So hats off to Tom for that. And then you saw Jonathan, like, trying to be the man and get the bullet out, but then you see Annette being, you know, like a mom, and just, like, you know, just trying to comfort her son while he's in this much pain. You can tell, like, how much she's hurting for her son. And I thought that was just really, really, really well acted. And I like the fact that there is consequences to some of the things these characters have been doing. Like Chloe keeping track of all these possible Meteor Freaks and possible wall of weird material, that people get a hold of it, and look what happens. And so I do like that there is some follow-up and consequences to these things that people are doing. And of course we find out that, you know, because Lex is kind of going through a lot, he's survived a lot so far in this show. So, you know, it makes sense that maybe he has a higher survival rate than other people. So he might be a meteor freak. But of course, at the end, I didn't even make the connection that, you know, yes, she had a file on Lex, so that Lionel would be the one that would come in and just really just threaten her. Like, don't ever look into Lex ever again. And you're like, oh, I believe that if she did and he found out, she'd be dead. Like, you believe it. This is Lionel. But yeah, I really liked this episode. I thought it was intense. Of course, towards the end, you know, Clark shows up, you know, with a lead shield around him. But I'm wondering, like, well, what if one of those hadn't stayed, like, in his torso region? Like, what if he got hit in the arm or things like that? Like, he'd be in trouble. But they stayed in the middle, so it works. But of course, you know, Lana kicked some butt, which was awesome. And I was sitting here like, is this where she finds out that he's a meteor freak? Like, or that he has abilities? Because it seemed pretty damning of what happened. But of course, she didn't. He makes up some lame excuse. They have another rinse and repeat conversation of, Clark, let me in. Tell me a secret. Clark, no, I can't. I have nothing to share. I'm just a normal person. I don't know what you want from me. You know, whatever. Yeah, so I thought it was a very good episode. It was intense. It kept me intrigued. It flew by. And like I said, I enjoyed the fact that it wasn't just a typical Freak of the Week episode. So I thought it was really good. And it really started to dive into more of the discussion on tolerance and meteor freaks and what's and how you should view them, because a lot of times they do, you know, attack people and become murderous. But it's not everybody, only a few, at least that we know of. So, you know, just a lesson on tolerance. You've seen both views of not tolerating these meteor freaks or these people with powers, and then Clark coming and being like, they're not all bad. So it's a lesson in tolerance, I think, and it's interesting to kind of have them dive into. So kind of like that. So all in all, I am going to give this episode, I'm going to give it an 8.5. It wasn't quite a 9, but it was really good. And I like the switch that it was just a guy whose dad was killed by them, and so he wants revenge, which is kind of cool. And I actually saw no tallies, so that's a new one. This is the first time I don't think I've ever had a tally. I could be wrong. If I am wrong, let me know, and I'll add it later, but I didn't see any tallies. So that will be the end of the video then. If you want to see my full reaction, head on over to my Patreon page. If not, hang out right here, and we'll see you on the next video.